Wrapped items. Is it wrapped especially for me? Tincture of queensfoil. This viscous liquid within swirls and rides as if searching for escape. It's a glob of living shit. A sample of elemental matter twisted by the pyramids used to focus umbral engrams or enhance the prismatic recaster to further unlock the secrets of darkness. Okay, so the Guardians have definitely started using darkness. Hey, Hopeful. I had
Hey,
like 2
Danny.
viewers for a sec. Don't call me that. You fucking asshole, I swear to God I'll kill you. Has your Destiny 2 download finished? Have you made your character yet?
Fuck.
Son of a bitch, you're so useless.
Okay. I'll download it right now. I literally, I literally couldn't download it today because I had a
I'm
headache.
leaving Saturday. I'm going down to see a friend. Like, I'm not going to be on for a total of Saturday and Sunday. And I'll come back up Monday. But I work tomorrow and Friday, and then I go down. And yes, I'm going down because this friend is paying me to come visit them. I don't give a fuck what anyone tells me.
Wait, they're paying you to go see. Wait, they're paying you to come see them.
You need to get closer to your mic. You just got super quiet.
You
Turn up your
said they're
microphone.
paying. You said they're paying you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So they're paying you to come see them.
Yes, they are paying me to come see them.
Ooh, Street Fighter 5. Wait a minute, wait.
Yeah, I have it.
Let's see if I can get it. Wait a minute, wait.
Cop it. Grab it. If you want to get your ass kicked.
Wait. PlayStation, no. What are you talking about? I already have the game. Wait a minute, no, I already have PlayStation Plus.
Maybe it's just
Okay.
a glitch.
Anyways, yeah.
Don't worry about
That's
it
a
later.
card.
I'm gonna start running
Yeah.
strikes since you still have to download the fucking game.
Yeah. Okay, so do you still continue shopping for check out? Yeah, damn.
Challenge yourself in the highest difficulty strike to get the best reward. European Dead Zone. Which one is this?
Yeah, so they're paying you to go see them.
Yes, they're paying me money so that I can come down.
Why?
Because they really want to see me.
Dang, I mean, alright.
I need to get a team together and start doing the legend ordeal levels. But Jesus Christ, the legends look so fucking hard. Which ordeal is this? Because, to be honest, I can do the 750 and figure out which European Dead Zone strike this is.
Can go 50-50 with no hope.
Also, yes, I am streaming right now.
So,
So if you want to
alright.
watch, share it, advertise me on your Instagram with your 500 and something followers.
It's actually, well, it's actually up to like 900 something now.
Okay, well with your 900 and something followers, I don't check, dude. I'm sorry.
It's okay, but
I'm gonna make a
sure, I'll do it
post
on
about the stream
Twitter.
right now as well. Do it on
I'll do
Twitter
it on
and
Twitter.
Instagram.
I don't know. I'll do it on both. Like when I broadcast or like when I share my stuff, I do it on Twitter, Instagram, and I think Snapchat too. But I don't really use Snapchat. Thinking about deleting it. Chicken wing, chicken macaroni.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with the homie. My dad has that
Okay.
as his fucking text message ringtone.
That's a good song. Oh yeah, on the
Note.
PlayStation 5, if you're wondering, the disc version of it, the disc version of it is gonna cost I think like 500, and the
The,
digital version is gonna cost 400. So yeah. Hello.
yeah.
Okay, but yeah, it's gonna cost that much. Everything. And for the rest of the world, it's gonna come out. I think it's set on. It said for the rest of the world, it's gonna cost on. It's gonna come out on I think November 19th, and for I think the U.S. it's gonna come out on the 16th. So yeah, somebody just posted up a meme saying I'm done playing with you now. showing that they're dropping the PlayStation.
What the fuck? Oh shit, I spawned in. Damn it. I'm over here trying to make a post about...
YouTube channel.
Okay, I made a post for the stream.
Nice.
Yeah, you can look at it if you want. It's actually pretty funny, the picture I put for it.
Alright, just give me a second. My colleagues' pics and videos.
You dense motherfucker.
Dang.
Will you stop being thirsty?
What? What's wrong with being thirsty?
Everything's wrong with being thirsty. Thirst kills
But
people.
no.
Drink some water. Drink some water.
I've been drinking water all day.
I got me a Pepsi right here.
Got me a Pepsi sitting around to my PlayStation.
Hell yeah. We're both drinking Pepsi and playing PlayStation. Okay, sorry
Yeah.
people of the fire team, I'm back. I just had to let people know that you guys are all gonna be on YouTube.
People who drink Coke play Xbox. Real gamers play PlayStation and drink Pepsi.
Oh, my Xbox is a piece of shit, by the way. Like, I feel like I have just drained that motherfucker of its life. I'm so
That's
glad
not
I
a
have
sign,
a new
like,
console to play on. I'm so fucking glad.
yeah, bro, was it? Right now, for some reason, I'm trying to play like Rainbow Six Siege on my Xbox and everything, and this was like about 2 days ago or whatever. It was just saying like, oh, it's not downloading or it's not doing this, it's not doing it. I'm going like, like, bro, I don't know. I know it's not the game for sure because it's squeaky clean. You can literally see your reflection in the disc, and completely, like, yo. I restarted my Xbox manually, that didn't work. I restarted it from the actual settings, that didn't work. I started closing out the application, 5 times, and I've completely gone to the length of just completely deleting and then re-downloading my whole game with everything on it,
Yeah.
and that didn't even work. So I don't know what's wrong
Yeah,
with
I
it.
think Xbox One has basically bit the dust at this point. PlayStation 4's longevity has just kind of outdone it. Which is weird me saying that, because two of my friends had their PlayStations literally explode on them and had to get them replaced. But you know what?
What do you mean explode? Wait a minute.
No, okay. So what happened was, first it was my friend Mitchell. I think Ernesto had it have. I might have the order wrong, but they were like their PlayStation was running, and all they hear is this really loud pop, and their PlayStation refuses to turn on. Like
Like,
something in the fucking console detonated.
Jesus Christ, like what the fuck?
I don't
Wait,
know. I couldn't tell you.
what the fuck? Wow, that's kind of scary thinking about. I mean,
Just
how
don't
no
ever
was
leave
it?
your PlayStation on sleep mode. Always power it completely off. That's the main reason it happened.
Wait, you ne by the way, so what's the difference between turn it off and then putting it on sleep mode?
Turn it off, all the fucking shit inside of the all the stuff inside of the PlayStation
So
stops. It all stops. But if you put it on sleep mode, some components are still working. So like, you know, make sure everything's saved where it was and shit like that, you know, to kind of just
that's kind of why. That's kind of one of the
and
reasons
it's
why
still like using power. It's still using electricity. So you shut it completely off to save on electricity and to make sure the components don't fry like they did for my friends.
dang. So was it? I would say the reason why. I would say the reason why that's kind of like one of the reasons why Xbox is like one great download mode is like was it? We have a sleep mode. You can't even do that on your Xbox. It's like it's like Xbox is like okay, you're going off.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely it. But you know what? I prefer turning it completely off over sleep mode because if you put it in sleep mode, there's a good chance it's going to die.
Yeah,
Like it did
for
for my
me, like
friends. Like, because their fucking
yeah,
PlayStations, when I say they exploded, they exploded.
Jesus, like
I'm
what
about to get
for
knocked
me.
off. Never mind. I'm good.
For me, I'm at this point. I'm just like, I'm about to start selling some stuff so I can get that $400 up and everything. Cause, hey,
Honestly, as as much as I'd like to sell shit, I can't afford to. Because my Xbox ain't even really worth all that much with the way it fucking runs and as shitty as it is. I mean, it still
I would say,
runs. It still performs. I can still play shit on it. It's just, it definitely ain't as good. Like, the audio on my Xbox is basically fucking dead.
shoot, I would say just I would put it in the what is it? I would put it in the titles order, right? Of like just put it on eBay or Facebook or something to sell it on there, right? And I'll put on there saying, hey, this is only for scraps, and then if you want to buy it for scraps, then there you go. Because it was actual people who know how to work with like motherboards and all that type of stuff. They know how to do it, so that'd be good enough for them.
Well, once I get done with schooling and everything, and I, like, start working my actual trade, which is gonna be welding, by the way. Once I get done with, like, trade school and shit, and, I get, to my trade, I'm gonna sell the computer I used for school and get a better one. I'm gonna try and get a I'm gonna try and get an MSI gaming laptop from fucking Walmart because apparently they have top of the line MSI gaming laptops at Walmart.
Hmm.
From what I've
So,
seen, because the Walmart over here definitely has them.
hmm. So for me, like
You procked my risk
for me,
runner. Prepare to feel ultimate torment.
for me, I'm gonna try to see if I can go to a traditional college roasters for like coding and all that, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna try
So
to see
you're
if I
gonna
can
go
go
to
to
like you're gonna actually get a degree.
somewhat like that's one thing. Like what was it? I am
You
ever
couldn't
since
pay
I've
me. You couldn't pay me enough to actually go for a degree. I'll go for a fucking trade certificate and then try to get famous off of. Then try to get famous on like YouTube or with my music or something while I'm working my trade or something. I mean,
so
like,
yeah. Like was it for me? If I'm gonna join into the military or anything, right? I'm gonna go in as an officer. I'm not doing that little enlisted shit. Like that's just no.
yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah,
And
you did
plus,
say
like
you wanted to do the whole officer thing, And,
Yeah,
getting
so
a college degree is the only way to really do that. Unless, of course, you have ROTC in high school or something.
oh yeah, I already looked up and everything. Was it? They said they gotta go. You have to go. Have to go to, I think, a military college or either a traditional college. Then you gotta go or
I
see if
would
they
go to
have
a
some type of
military
like.
college. You just get more props for that.
True, true. And plus, what
And
was
you,
it? Plus,
you
what was it?
get exposed to military stuff already, so you ain't gotta worry about shit.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? I know some. I know like a little bit, at least like a tad little bit of like some of the terms in the military. Like, what is it? Fucking Marines, they eat crayons all fucking day. Navy, they get slopping dicks, and Air Force, a five-star meal,
5-star,
and
4-course meal, and then the fucking army, they just stuff their faces with MREs.
MREs and kids meals, or like those little frozen trays. But yeah, yeah, but like trying to see if I can. If I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna try to see if I can go in there as an officer. Cause like, was it like
Wow.
I'm pretty sure like I already seen that officers are like they make that like either an
They make
officer or a
buku
super
money.
like
They make buku
yeah
money
buku,
compared to the enlisted.
buku money, yeah,
We actually managed
yeah.
to sub 11 that, and I got a fucking malicious birthright that's masterworked.
Hmm. I'm surprised that my game is like going a little bit more, just a tad bit more fast. I would expect it.
How fast is your Destiny 2 downloading?
It's not going like I was going by like little bit by bit. It's like actually, it's like right in the middle somewhat. It's
Wait,
like right in the middle of
so
downloads.
it's downloading really fast?
Kinda, kinda. Yeah, kind of a little bit. Like what? I know that my
Did you see the
PlayStation. I
post that I
play.
made about my stream?
Oh yeah, it's in. I mean, yeah, it has that one little kid
Dense.
from
Dense. No,
yeah,
that's
it
not
has
a
that one
kid.
little kid or the one guy from not the Fantastic Four, the Incredibles.
Yeah, the Incredibles syndrome.
By the way, so like, why did it take so long to like even create like the Incredibles 2?
I don't know. It's been fucking
Like,
17 years? 15 years? How many? And we come back
uh,
all these years later and nothing about the family has changed. Motherfucker. Dash should be grown. Violet should be grown and have a pair of titties the size of the moon.
yeah, plus she should have been moving out by now, or whatever.
Yeah, I know, right? She should have been with that guy that she talked to when she was at Dash's track game.
Yeah, well, you know how anime character or animation characters are a little too shy to talk to this person.
She started out that way until she saved the world, and she's like, "Yeah, I've got that tight pussy energy." You know what I mean? I've got that.
Jesus Christ,
Well,
she
I
got
mean,
that.
guys have big dick energy. What do you have to say for like women? Like,
I don't know.
what's the what's the what's the other?
They have they they have what is called they have Gorilla Grip coochie.
Gorilla grip coochie. Gorilla grip coochie. Oh, what a stream! What a stream! What a fucking stream!
Exactly.
Mm.
The mystery of the black couple who gave birth to a white baby.
I
Ooh.
mean, sometimes when two white people fuck, they can make a black baby. That's a 1% chance, but hey, it exists.
If my girlfriend like she pops out like a white kid or more, just have like a kid that looks like not African, you know what I'm
James,
saying?
if
But
your
like
kid, James, if I have a kid and it looks white, I'm beating your ass.
nah, not that. I don't have no problem with it. Was like being a white kid. It's just like if you pop out the blue, talking about some. Oh, he's still your child. I'm going like, yeah, I get that, but he don't have no features of like a black person, like curly, like little, what they call like nappy hair, and all that sheep hair and all that type of stuff. Remember, like that baby got straight hair. That baby is caucus.
That baby is Caucasian. Welcome to.
Like, so who is it?
So
Oh
you
my
go and
god.
get the DNA test done, and it's actually your kid, and you're just like, wow, I feel like a piece of shit now.
I'm not gonna feel like a patient. I'm just gonna feel strange. I'm gonna feel like weird out. I'm going like, is this proof that God is like, no, like messing with me, or like just like, hey, did I do something?
See, I see God as the ultimate troll. He does shit in our lives, but in the end of the day, it ends up being okay because it's for our benefit anyway.
Can you imagine what was it? You go up to heaven and everything, right? And all you see is God. All you see is God just like wearing a big giant suit, just wearing a big giant suit on his iPhone. So, hey, Derek, what's up? And everything, right? He just keeps on trolling
If
people
God
every
is
single day.
actually,
Like, watch this.
if God is actually like that, I want to go to heaven simply to watch him troll people.
Exactly.
Imagine
Hey,
God
hey, hey.
plays Dark Souls and he trolls people on Dark Souls.
I'm on somebody. Yeah, whatever, kid. It's like, oh, I'm a kid, huh?
Oh, so I'm a
Watch
kid.
this.
So I'm a
Next
kid.
few
Is that a
years, son.
prime? Yes, that's a prime. That is a prime engram.
Swear. I can imagine, like, I can't really imagine, like, going to heaven and then seeing some people still in, like, they say scriptures and everything, wearing all these long robes and these cloths and all that type of stuff. Like, somebody has to be wearing a type of, like, let's say suits and all that type of stuff. Where else is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Gotta be wearing
I
something.
I heard this one creepy pasta over YouTube, um, that says that heaven is actually a place of endless work where people are constantly making chains and replacing chains. And God is actually a giant ball of light, and it's chained up. And the reason he's chained up is because not long after he made creation, he wanted to destroy it, but he was chained by the belief that God was a benevolent deity who didn't want to destroy his creation because that's the only way creation survived. And heaven is actually a prison that's keeping his destructive wrath at bay with these chain links of holy belief that he is benevolent and doesn't want to destroy his creation.
So what does that make hell? And what does that make Lucifer?
Hell is hell is simply the absence of God. So you go to hell, you're not worried about the destruction. You're not worried about anything. You just have to believe he's not going to destroy, and you're helping in the containment, but you don't have to do any of that crazy shit.
Hmm. See what I mean? Like, there's a lot of weird things that goes on about life, I would say. Like, boy, there's these so-called UFOs and everything. And there's this and that type of people, that type of people. I would say there's like a lot of things in life that us as humans really can't understand in some way.
Yeah, for example,
And it's
gods
just,
and demons and the creatures that roam around at night that actually exist but people think don't exist because they don't actually run into the shit.
yeah, like,
Like, you don't
what
want
is
to
it?
know about some
There's
of the
angels
shit
and all
that
that type
I've
of
seen
stuff.
driving down the road driving down the road at the very end of the night when it's still dark and the moon is still out. Because
Shit,
back
I
when I
mean,
worked at the foundry, I would see some crazy shit driving home at the end of my night shift. It was still dark, the moon's still out.
like, what would you like? Just give me two. Like, what would you see?
Well, one night I saw this really pale, langly creature. It was bald, kind of looked like a contorted human being, and it was
Was it
just
like
sitting.
scrawny?
It was really scrawny. Like, this thing looked like it had not eaten in months. But it was just sitting there watching me. But I could, like, barely see it because it was in the woods.
They have like long nails and more it is.
I guess. I don't know. I couldn't really tell.
You probably seen a rake.
Probably.
Yeah. But what's the second one?
The second one, I saw this woman standing on the side. She looked like an old lady. And she was carrying in her left hand a big ass dead frog. And in her right hand, she was just carrying a fucking a lit blowtorch, like she was holding the trigger or something. And she looked scarred, like her face was just all kinds of messed up, like somebody had beaten the shit out of her or something. I don't know. The North Carolina wilderness is a strange sight to behold when you're driving home at like 4:30 in the morning.
Were you on meth?
No, I don't take drugs.
With you.
I don't take drugs, and I am sane.
Yeah, yeah, I can see what you mean. A lot of
I
things
fucking
like,
completed the masterwork objective. My catalyst is done.
saying it's like there's a lot of things in life that we don't want to know that's actually existing out there. You know what I'm saying? What was it? I already know that like witches, like even though I stuff, they are real. Like people have seen them on. People have actually had fun documentaries, like have fun on conversations with them and telling you like, hey, they are here, and like I remember what was it? There's this the witch roses, right? This one racist dude, he called her a black bitch and everything, a black bitch. And so was it like, it said 5 minutes later, he just drops dead.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's actually, that's a prime example of the shit that I talk about. It's a prime example of the shit that I run into in life, because I've seen some fucked up stuff from some really fucked up looking people. And sometimes the messed up shit that I see isn't even people. It's like shit that could be perceived as people.
Yeah, like just there's a lot of things. I mean, just what was that? Like what's it? Demons on, witches on. Yeah, I know this is real, but the question is, do you want to know that it's real? You know what I'm saying?
I want to know, that way I know what to do whenever I encounter it.
I mean, yeah, but what if, we gonna throw some salt at, make a salt area around your house?
Well, I'm gonna have to be ready to die.
Shoot, I would be probably fighting back or else.
I'll fight back. I'll grab like a gun or some shit, but I am still going to be prepared to die.
I might have to grab my blicky or whatever, because I don't do it.
Senpai, you got the stiffy,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I farted.
One of the reasons. Wow,
Stanky. I didn't realize there was an engram sitting here.
Yeah. What was it? I think I really haven't seen anything more like out the blue and all that, but I know that like there's like also the only thing that I've pretty much seen basically like what is it? Shadow. That's all, pretty much. And I already know that.
One time. Okay, do you know what Mothman is?
Yeah, it's basically that big Mothman thing. Like he's a creature.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that in real life. Like I actually saw him. One time.
Saw a big giant moth.
It was the Mothman. We were in Texas too. He had come down to Texas apparently. Fucking. We were having a cookout with my grandfather at his house in Blum, and this giant thing with translucent wings flies over us. It's got red glowing eyes and it just flies over and keeps going. I don't know why it didn't attack us, probably because there were so many of us. But, yeah, we came face to face with Mothman. What is behind me?
One of the, some of the Native American or anything, the Indians and all that type of stuff, they believe in what's called the Wendigo.
The Wendigo.
The witch and all that. the Wendigo can turn.
They got wind. Nah, what you're thinking
I
of when
seen
it
this
comes to changing is skinwalkers, I think.
or no, Skinwalker, I think it is. But yeah, uh, there's one kid apparently had an encounter with one thing, and so he was, what was it? He was sleeping outside there with his cousins and his family and everything because he hasn't seen them in a long time. And was it? He heard this crawling outside, whatever, and was it? I guess like he was awake or whatever it was, and so he didn't want to move because he was so shocked to it. He's seen his dark blue eyes and everything. He's in his blue eyes and everything, dark blue eyes glowing or something like that. It's like I guess he moved some type of day or else was. His cousin heard it, and so he moved. And she kind of made the thing like attack the tent or something. It started running around, going rampant and going wild and all. And it just stopped and just kept on looking at them again. Then one of them, I guess, screamed. One of them, I guess, screamed this. Everybody ran out, everybody did that. And then in the morning, they went back in the morning, they saw footprints. They saw footprints leading off into like, the whole little canyons and all that type of stuff. But the difference was that footprints, it started like changing into an animal. So it went from like footprints to like wolf footprints, like a coyote or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
So it went from footprints to paw prints, is what you're saying.
yeah. And then what was it? Then what is it? He saw the footprints to the canyons by himself. And so completely was it? He saw the creature, but it just walked away and everything. Was it? Then his older cousin came up behind him and everything, right? And so he looked at them, and then he looked at him and then he just walked away. But his look was like, it's like, we don't speak of that ever again. So he said, don't speak of it. Yeah. That's the end of it. They don't like to speak upon the creatures upon those, you know? It's actually kind of scary because think about it. Something out there, what was it? Like, one day you might see, like, say, a little dog in the middle of the road or whatever, right? And then out of nowhere, he just starts transforming. It's kind of scary. Have you seen any demons?
A couple.
They look like.
They look scary as fuck. Why,
tall,
man?
They tall, dark. What?
They can come in different shapes and sizes. Some fucking demons can take the forms of, like, little girls and shit to try and fuck with you.
I'm talking about, was it the black-eyed children and all that?
Uh-huh. The black-eyed children, the thing that I absolutely don't fuck with.
Yeah, that's about that one. No. But yeah. Like I said, man, there's a lot of things out there that people don't want to believe in. Like, was it like when I hear somebody say that they don't believe in that, it's like there's been proven evidence of, like, we are not the only ones who's on this earth. Like,
we're not the only ones on this earth. We're not the only ones in this solar system. We are not the only ones in existence.
Exactly. No, like, was it? There have been pictures of, like, was it?
Don't you shield him, you fucking cunt. Why was that harder than it had to be? You still there? Oh no. We're talking about shit the government doesn't want us to know about. We're talking about shit that the government doesn't like people talking about. Oh, they've attacked my boy. They've attacked him. Oh. Leave an F in the comments for your boy Hopeful. Leave an F in the comments. Bruh, they got him. They got him. The FBI got him. Oh my god. F in the chat, bro. F in the chat. F in the chat. I'm gonna see if I can invite him back to the party. Maybe he's alive. Oh no. He's not. He's not online. He's not online. I'm sending him a party invite. Oh god. What did they do to my boy? What did they do to my boy? They've killed him, bro. They got him. Oh, F in the chat. F in the chat. Oh, they got my boy. They got my boy. No. Hopeful, please. I think that's gonna have to be an F in the chat, because my boy Hopeful has been killed. They have got him. He was talking about shit that people do not want him talking about.
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, he's
But yeah,
alive. Cancel your F's in the chat. Cancel your F's in the chat. He's alive. The FBI didn't get him for talking about shit that they probably don't want people talking about.
what?
This is some Area 51 shit. I thought the FBI had gotten you, bro. I thought they killed you.
James, you know that nobody can take me down. Like, wait. You really thought that the FBI or like some secret society type stuff got me?
It was a bit, alright? Fuck you.
Wow.
It was a bit. I did it for fun.
Shoot, if they come after me, then they come after you.
Watch them do that, though.
Sure. Matter of fact, what was it? Matter of fact, if the secret society, all type of stuff is gonna be coming after people, like you really can't. You know what I mean? They already know that it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, you just can say, "Oh well, we're the only ones that's out here on the earth and everything," or "We're the only ones in." According to the Bible, the Quran, or your basically beliefs, it says that we're the ones on this earth. Like, no,
There's so
we're
much proof.
not.
There's proof against religious beliefs with all the shit that we find out in space that's actually alive. So
Like, yeah, honestly, what was it? I'm not saying that God's not real. No, I'm not saying
no,
that.
that's not what I'm
I'm
saying
just saying
either.
that we're not saying like God. What was it? He God. He doesn't have to tell us anything about saying some next life or whatever. He doesn't have to. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he didn't tell us shit about the stuff that's living out there among the stars. And to be
You know what I'm
honest,
saying? I mean,
I believe, now listen closely, I believe that all things exist. I believe that every religion is right in its own way. Because no one actually knows until they're dead. So, like, I believe
girl.
everything exists, and you can utilize religious deities to your own purposes. By, like, praying to different ones for different needs. I believe you can do that. Because
Yeah.
to be honest, how much is actually controlled by deities on this planet besides, like, little mystical shit? Here's a story that I was told when I was in basic, okay? A
Yeah.
really close friend of mine by the name of Trainee Gruber. He was dorm chief for a good bit. Or no, he wasn't dorm chief. He was our beast monitor, our beast leader.
Yeah.
And they put him as acting dorm chief in the dormitories to prep himself for beast when he had to be in charge of us out in a simulated deployed environment. And he told me one day while I was helping him fold his socks that he had this friend, right? And she and her husband were trying to have a child. They went to the doctor and they said, you know, she's sterile, she cannot have children. The only way she could have a child is if she adopted. She is absolutely infertile and she cannot, like, get impregnated. Because she was a devout Christian, she was a devout Christian. She prayed to God all the time, but nothing happened in favor of her getting pregnant. But eventually, a friend of hers, who was for lack of a better word, a pagan that worshipped Freya, the Nordic goddess of fertility.
They're still around.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't want to be. I don't want to seem disrespectful or whatever, but most of them like niggas still pray them gods.
Yeah. Paganism's actually not as not as not as vacant as you believe. Honestly, paganism's actually really big, especially nowadays.
Can you imagine a Templar meeting? mean. Can you actually?
Don't laugh when you say
what
this, please, because this is gonna make us sound like horrible people if you do.
I'm not. No. I'm just saying, like, yo, like, what if a Templar from like was like back then or whatever, right? He comes to our time and age, right? And actually, a pagan is like actually helping him through his way, and then once he finds out, he's like, heathen.
Well, no. Let me finish the story.
My.
Let me finish the story. So she starts praying to goddess Freya, the Nordic goddess of fertility, and she builds a shrine to Freya, as required, and she starts sacrificing things. You know, she gives money. You know, she gives personal belongings at the altar, and eventually, she sacrifices her own blood. 3 days later,
What,
this
she
yeah, like, no, she, like, cut her hand or something.
Oh, like giving blood, basically.
Yes, giving blood. She gave blood. 3 days later, this woman who was physically, by all accounts, unable to get pregnant or give birth, was pregnant. She went through a full term and birthed a healthy child after that blood sacrifice.
Damn.
So trust me, when somebody says there's only one God in existence, in the back of my head, all I can say is that's horseshit. Like, there's no way.
Oh, wait.
With the universe being as with the universe being as big as it is, there's no way. There's just no way. There's only one.
Wait. Don't say horseshit. More says if. What was it? Say something like I think wrong.
I think that's wrong. I think there's something different. I mean,
Yeah,
I say it as like, yeah, I don't think that's correct, but like, in the back of my head, I'm like, after all the shit that I've been given as like evidence and shit, I'm just like, there's no way there's just one. There's just no way. Especially with as big as the universe is, and the fact that we don't know how much or what is out there, and we can't like actually determine how big the universe actually is because our technology is so limited, and there are other more advanced civilizations out there in space and shit that we just haven't met yet because we don't have the tools to do so. Not to mention Area 51 hides all these civilizations, like, stuff and all that good stuff. We don't know.
Yeah.
We just don't know.
It was a lot of stuff. Well, yeah, what was it? There's actually one couple with one woman. I had said that apparent was it. This woman gave birth to us or something like that. She gave birth to us, but like the doctor said, oh, the baby's not gonna
Quit
survive.
dodging, you fucking cunt.
Like, but even when she was holding the baby, and so completely, what was it? Oh, they said that they said that the baby was not gonna survive, and so it basically like no, it died in like what what should I say just now? It was pronounced dead. It was pronounced dead already. What's this? But completely like, what is it? She started crying out loud to God and everything, right? Saying this and saying that, like, please, God, give me my baby, give me my baby, and right out of nowhere. And out of nowhere, the baby starts like screaming, like awake. It means it's awake and all that. And then so, at the end of the clip, you guys see her tilt her head, like he's alive or she's alive. Where else is? But yeah. And so for me, I think, I think right there with like the whole mysterious reasons of like giving birth, or not even giving birth, but like the mysterious ways of like God and the unknown, what more it is about. That's a source. it's kind of weird, but it's kind of like a great thing and a bad thing that they like you don't know and you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For
It's kind
example,
of weird on both sides.
I know from all the stuff that I've been provided that there's more than one. That there's always going to be more than one. That all religions, gods probably exist in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And that they're all out there in this seemingly endless universe. Because
What if somebody what was it?
I'm pretty sure this universe covers everything, pretty much.
What if like what was it? What if in like was it what if in some type of ancient worlds, right? In everybody's tradition and everything, right? We had a connection towards all of our gods, or like all of our gods and everything, right? Completely, somebody from this one place in this world, or whatever, right? Had just cut it off, but they're the only one who completely knows how to redo it, like turn it back on, so we can actually have connection. Instead of like, let's say praying, for instance, we actually could like talk to God or like talk to our gods and just know it that way. And they
Imagine
just
if
like
you could
automatically
just
just cut it
imagine
off.
if you could just straight up talk to Anubis. I think the gods themselves might have done that.
What do you mean?
Cut off connections like that
Uh,
for the sake of
oh yeah,
humanity's, ability to strive and thrive on its own.
yeah,
Because in all
yeah. Was it?
actuality,
Well,
if you think about it, a constant ability to talk to gods,
yeah.
like, sure, that could be a great thing, but that could also lead to some chaos.
What you mean, like to chaos and all that? Explain.
Because other deities would be throwing their lot in. I fucking fell through the crack. Other deities would be like throwing their lot in these conversations and shit that mortals would have with gods, and it would all become very like, eventually it would all like turn into massive wars and stuff between different religions. Gods would start killing each other, which would upset the fabric of existence.
I mean, how did gods
I
even
mean,
come be? Like was it at one case? Was it? You always remember what makes this person a god, or like should I say, where do gods even come from? You know what I'm saying, how did they get
yeah,
this ability of
there are
completely?
questions that religion cannot answer. For example, where's God from?
Was it?
Where are these
Was
gods
it
from?
is?
What created these gods? What made them? And who came before
Or
that?
like over Christianity in some sense, who is God and like who created him, or more should I say of who
Yeah, where is
created,
his
or
origin?
like
Where is his
like
origin? Where did he come from?
like like did he create himself? Like did he come from like some mysterious void? Like what is he?
If he were to have created himself, then he would have already existed to begin with. So that doesn't make any sense.
Hey man,
He
it's
would
a
have
lot of
just
stuff.
he would have just taken form at that point.
Yeah. Like I mean, like was it? I do know that and I think like in some African traditions, they don't worship like other humans and all that stuff. They worship the same thing like gods and all that, like like was it my picture and everything, or my picture with the guy holding the axe, breathing lightning and all that. That's Shango, Saint Sango, whatever you want to call him. He's basically like the African Thor of like Benin and all that, Benin, Africa, and he has like lightning and all that, but his weapon is not a hammer; it's a double-edged axe.
So he's
So
kind of like a god of war almost.
yeah, kind of yeah. But oh, what was it? I think the God of War in African tradition is Ogun. He's kind of like he wears green. He wears green and all that, and his weapons are like rifles, swords, and all that type of stuff. Right, this is because apparently his shrine would be like was it that his shrine Ogun shrine the Ogun shrine would mostly have like let's say green stuff around it, like green, like let's say vegetation on it, because he had like let's say uh to a pants, or let's say to a pellet, whatever it is, from the vegetation outside, and forests, jungles, and all that type of stuff. He used to forge weapons and all that. I mean, like, or just regular stuff like forks, spoons, metals, and all that. So a lot of people who worship him, they'll put like chains all around or chains on his stuff, or even they say in the tradition, if you were to see him, he would rather have, let's say, a shield, sword, a dagger, what's this, probably even a gun. You know what I'm saying? Or just even metal working and all that, or he will be somewhat in chains because he wears stuff like that. And he's a god of like no a soldier like of like he's a god of worlds. Is so like when he jumps into the battle, it's not like some was it? It's not like some oh well this size I need to learn from this side and that's how I know. Once he sees a battle jumping in, he's like jumping in like I'm going in full charge. So
Oh
he's
yeah,
not
kind
some
of
little
like you when someone tries to fight you over your hentai girls.
exactly, bro. Gosh, either way, but but yeah, what is it? But yeah, a lot of them have their own type of like little shrines knowing what they want. Some of them want alcohol, beer,
Ooh,
palm
I
wine,
got an
all that type of
enhancement
stuff.
core out of that. Nice. Saves me some bullshit.
Yeah.
Also,
What was
the
it?
the
I think
boss's dead body is just laying on top of the chest, and I find that absolutely fucking admirable. And now he's just looking into the chest, like, what the fuck?
yeah.
I'm so
What
glad
was
I'm
it?
streaming this and that it's getting saved in my fucking channel. He's just looking like, it's a box. Why is there no chicken? Oh, with this fat
Yeah.
ass.
But was it? Didn't in ancient times ancient Jews was this right? They only used to sacrifice animals at first. Everything right? Animals at first to God. Hello.
Hold on, I'm reading something.
Oh, okay. So
Here, my
yeah.
friend sent me a joke, so I'm gonna read it to you out loud. This joke was sent to me by Stormwalker. I think he has a YouTube channel, maybe not. I know he has a Twitch, so go follow Stormwalker. Um, Two
Not fun.
Marines boarded a quick shuttle flight out of Dallas, headed for Houston. One sat in the window seat, the other sat in the middle seat. Just before takeoff, an Army soldier got on and took the aisle seat next to the two Marines. The soldier kicked off his shoes, wiggled his toes, and was settling in. The Marine in the window seat said, "I think I'll get up and get a Coke." "No problem," said the soldier. "I'll get it for you." While he was gone, the Marine picked up the soldier's shoe and spit in it. When the soldier returned with the Coke, the Marine in the middle seat said, "That looks good. I think I'll have one too." Again, the soldier obligingly went to fetch it, and while he was gone, the Marine picked up the soldier's other shoe and spit in it. The soldier returned, and they all sat back and enjoyed the rest of the short flight to Houston. As the plane was landing, the soldier slipped his feet into his shoes and knew immediately what had happened. "How long must this go on?" the soldier asked. "This fighting between our services, this hatred, this animosity, this spitting in shoes and peeing in cokes?"
Wait, why did he do it for? Wait a minute.
Oh no! Oh
I'm sorry,
no!
but why did he pee and stuff, and why did he spit in the shoe? Because
Because the
he's from
fucking he's from a
he's from a
different
different branch.
service. Yes, he's from different
Oh
services.
wow,
That's the
wow.
fighting we have. Everybody, all the other
Is
branches
that
hate the fucking Air Force though, but all four of the main branches collectively don't give a flying fuck about the Coast Guard.
wow?
Just like,
That's
what the fuck are you guys even? Y'all just sit in beaches pretending to be Navy, like you don't go past the shallow end. Fuck off.
wow, right? He's spitting his stuff and he pissing it and he pissing his coke bottle because of he's from a different branch. I mean, shoot, like was it? If I ever
Jarheads and
see what
soldiers do it the most though. Because with fucking
aren't they
Marines,
like frontline?
yeah, both of them have a lot of frontline shit. But
I mean, that's kind of the reason why for you know what
with
I
the
mean. Like,
Marines, with the Marines, they like pain, they like agony, they like suffering. And if you're not a Marine, you're weak, so they pick on you about it. The Army, they're all fucking angry, so they fucking lash out at the Marines. And it's always just a constant battle of testosterone. While the fucking Navy is off sailing their boats and looking at sea creatures, while the Air Force is sipping tea in the fucking cafe where I was at.
Wow. Wow. It's sad that it's true because there are people like that's out
It's
of like
sad, but like, dude, in basic, our mess hall was fucking amazing. Eggs and bacon for breakfast with alternating French toast or hash browns. Like, motherfucker. They even gave us
wait,
pancakes and
aren't you in the
shit.
Air Force?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I told you,
Okay.
join the Air Force, it's better.
I gotta eat this fucking. I gotta eat this fucking kids meal or some shit. Fucking eat
Man,
nasty
shut
ass
up and
MREs and
eat your
shit.
McDonald's Happy Meal. Fucking
Fuck you. Fuck you.
go eat your Happy Meal, bitch.
Fuck off.
I've got
Just fuck off.
go eat your Happy Meal. I've got filet mignon with some broccoli and cheese, macaroni and cheese in a little bowl. I got loaded baked potato. I have some grapes.
No, you can go sit on a cactus. How about that? You can sit on a cactus, asshole.
And you can go sit on your cot with your MRE.
Fuck you. I'm actually doing work and shit. I'm actually out here doing work and anything, right? Getting shot and anything by Taliban and ISIS members and all that. But completely, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and be my little jet, or you're gonna eat my.
The
little
button on the
grapes and some, like,
AC-130, the button on the AC-130 goes pow. You're out
Fuck
there
you.
shooting at a building, not hitting shit. I press one button, the whole building falls.
No, yeah. No, hold on. Now, no. Now I see why I promote that. Now I promote that. You just send your little jet thing, your little helicopter, whatever
I will.
whatever you guys do,
I will.
and it's completely where you go eat your live till when I'm a real man who completely gets on the field and gets up close and person with the enemy.
The Air Force literally has one fucking job that's boots on the ground fighting the enemy. You know what that is?
What?
Battlefield Airmen. You are deployed with
Wow.
Marines, Navy Special Forces, and Army. And that's considered Special Forces for the Air Force because it's literally the only boots on the ground job for the whole fucking branch.
Dang.
Like the only boots on the ground combat job. That is the only one for the whole fucking branch. I wanted to go in as that, but like, I don't like getting shot at least not in real life.
Wow.
So I went in as a fucking vehicle mechanic. I just did maintenance.
Dang. That's tough, bro.
Not really.
Dang, yeah. I gotta fight the enemy off in front, but okay, that's whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking pussy. Sorry about that. I had something in my throat.
The fact that we're sitting here doing this and we're still laughing, I'm medically discharged for mental reasons, and you are not even physically fit to join.
I mean, hey, it be like that sometimes.
It
Welcome to
do.
America.
It do.
I mean, sure.
We're just
Like,
behaving we're just behaving as if we were either, because one of us was in and the other one wants to be in, so we're just
I'm
getting
going
the
to college
behavior
first.
out of the
I'm
way
not doing
anyway.
that. I'm not doing that enlisted stuff. Like literally,
Yeah,
even
you're not
Marines
doing that
and
enlisted stuff like fighting on the front
No.
lines.
No, no. Like, was it? I just looked up like army officer ranks, not like the actual, not warrant officer ranks, but like. Wait, by the way, so was it when I'm done with like, if I go through the whole little enrollment of officer training, am I going to like warrant officer, or am I just gonna be like an actual officer?
No, you get to pick. Warrant officers have a special school that they have to go to. but
Oh,
you can go straight as an officer if you want to, instead of just going in as a warrant officer. But
I'm going as officer. I'm going as
just
officer.
just so you know, the warrant officer school is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna actually at some point I'm gonna have you talk to my stepdad, Aaron, because he's a warrant
Yeah.
officer. He's a chief warrant officer, so he could tell you all about it.
Mm.
So if you want to talk to him, I know he'd probably tell you. I mean,
I
he
mean,
probably couldn't tell
officer.
you all the specifics, but he'll definitely give you a broad overview.
Mm. What was it? I just looked up how much officers make in the military, like not warrant officers, but like officers. Uh, Literally, this it says second lieutenant or O1 makes years experience or 6 years. It says 2 years experience, $38,286. 6 years experience, 400 wait, 48,142. First lieutenant O2
Oh,
or
I
quote
actually don't
O2.
have any umbrals.
God dang! Of course, I would go into the military to become an officer. Yes,
Yeah. Honestly, that's the
yes,
smartest thing to do, to be honest.
yes, bitch. Yes.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Also, I'm going to the Tangled Shore because I need one more enhancement prism. And
Okay.
tomorrow I'm gonna do my well, once the daily bounties reset for the gunsmith, I'm gonna do all those and try to get up to 10. Because I need to get that second enhancement prism to upgrade my arms any further. Because my arms have 25 resilience, which I think is the
Mm.
highest you can get base armor wise for Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know what I'm doing. You know I'm building Resilience Titan.
I don't know, man. I think you're good at it.
Yeah, because Resilience Titans and Crucible, you can hit them with a rocket and they're still alive if they have max resilience.
Mm.
Max Resilience Titans take a lot of fucking damage because the last two modifiers for the last two intervals, they make a huge difference. So getting max resilience points, so getting your resilience up to level 10, which is 100 points of resilience, is stupid strong. Like, so fucking powerful. And that's what I want to do with this character. I have it at 89 right now. I'm almost to the 90s. So I'm getting close.
This girl just literally posted up saying she loves being cheated on. Clap.
You know, you think it's just gonna be a normal day with nothing weird happening, and then just clap. I don't know why I had to add that sound effect to it.
Bro, Twitter is a whole different world.
It's a world that I don't ever want to be a part of. If you birth
I
me into the
mean,
world of Twitter, I'm gonna fucking make you abort me.
I don't know, man. You got
Just
a lot of
get,
just there. But
just, just let
seems
me
like
die.
seems like a lot in her, a lot of people on her thing, and Twitter
I
doesn't
don't
really
give a
care about
fuck.
what we post.
Does it look like I give a fuck, mate? I don't give a fuck if they're single, if they fuck for free or
Is
for
that a
like two
lobster?
cents. I don't give a damn.
Is that
I'm
a
not.
lobster, buddy? Hold on a second. What you eating?
I'm gonna
Oh,
fucking.
yeah.
I'm gonna kill you if you do that
This,
sound effect in my ears again. I am honestly
this girl
going.
posts.
Honest to
This girl
God.
posted up some. This girl posted up some lobster and some green pasta. I think it was pesto pasta. It's really good.
Okay, yeah, sure, it looks yummy, but don't ever make that fucking noise in my ears again. I will fucking kill you.
Fine. Yeah. I'm gonna try to see what this whole situation of fucking officer training is, and then once I do that, I'm gonna make some good money. Plus, I can buy me a saw with that money.
A saw?
Yeah.
You mean like a wood cutting saw?
No, no. Like the saw, like the weapon, the saw.
You're gonna actually try to buy an LMG.
I mean, if people, I mean, it's part of my American right.
Oh yeah, let's go into the Second Amendment rights. Yeah, I don't think the government provided for you to have the right to own a fucking LMG.
Listen, motherfucker, I went through all the motherfucking training, so I'm gonna do it. Okay? Like I said
Yeah,
before, do not, no, no, no.
dude, I want an
Do not put
M1
me.
Abrams. That does not mean I get one.
No, 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 no. I literally follow a dude on here. He has an actual grenade launcher, right? And I promise you, he has no experience in the military at all. No experience.
This motherfucker has no experience in the military and military and owns a grenade launcher.
I got it. I'm sorry for saying that. I'm sorry for saying that wrong, but I'm just saying right now. There is tons of America. There is like, for me, America is basically like a gun-toting country, which is literally true.
It
You
should
love
be.
guns so much that no, it is like, was it? I saw this one dude. He
Yeah,
was
which is
older,
fucking
right?
stupid, the fact that some people
He
would protest us owning guns. Like, fuck off, motherfucker, I'll own 10 guns, and
like
I can pick one to fuck
like
you up with if you decide to come after them.
like like yo, this old guy thing, right? He owns not a modern day tank, but he owns like one of
Does he
those
have a
old
World War II
Stalingrad
tank?
and
Does he have a World War II tank?
I think so. He owns like one of those World War II tanks, yeah. And the
I
thing
would
about it is that like
fucking
it's
nut if
actually
I had
functional.
one of those. Like, you give me one of
It's
those for
actually functional.
Christmas, I'm busting a nut.
Can you imagine like what was it? You're in your house or anything, right? Like, your friend, your kids, relatives, or somebody that you know just buys a tank for you. Everything and it's like, oh,
Dude, that's a major nut. Like, I'm super nutting if someone buys me a fucking M1 Abrams.
bruh, dude, I'm gonna this. I'm probably gonna conclude. So if someone buys me like, was it? I think like some guns are like over exaggerating. Like I was with it. If I see you with a picture with an RPG in your house and everything, right? I'm sitting here like, what beef do you have with somebody to use an
What beef do
RPG
you
with
have
somebody?
with somebody to use a fucking RPG? That reminds me though, there's a meme. Uh, it says my friend asking me if friendly fire's on, me about to check, and it's these two guys sitting in the living room, one with his back turned, the other one with a camo jacket on, pointing an RPG at him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just why?
Is friendly
Like,
fire
who?
on? I'm about to find out.
Oh my goodness! Like, just be a like. What was it? I thought this one rapper Roses, right? His name's like Zilla Kami, and yes, that's his name. You know, judge him.
Zilla Kami, so he's a communist Godzilla. Okay. I know who I'm shooting.
Here we go again. Yeah. What is it? Was it? I seen a picture of him with a like a not an RPG, but like what's the green tube rocket launcher that the army be using in the Marines
The
be using sometimes?
ATT-4
I
or something like
think
that.
that's what it
Or
is.
no, the Stinger probably.
ATT. ATT4.
The AT, it's AT. I think the T4 might be like something that I don't know. All I know is they call it an AT.
I think that's what it's called. Wait a minute. RPG. Yeah, I mean, it's similar to rocket launcher. It's similar to rocket launcher like that. But yeah, he was holding one in one of his pictures, right? And I'm sitting here like, what beef do you have with somebody to literally pull out a full on rocket launcher?
Nah,
Like, do you have beef with
if I'm
God?
gonna have a rocket launcher, I'm gonna have a fucking Panzerfaust.
What?
A Panzerfaust.
That
It's an old German rocket launcher from back in the World Wars.
shit. Was it? If I'm gonna have me like an LMG or something like that, I'm probably gonna have me. What is it? Either the M60 or what is it?
Or the saw.
Yeah, or I was like no, or what's the one gun? Dang it, where is it at?
Let's see. What's another gun that I would definitely have if given the opportunity to obtain it? Yes, the PPSH.
Look that gun up.
It's I think it's a Russian SMG from World War II. It's either an SMG or an SR. I think it might be a SMG.
I might need the M240.
It's kind of like a Russian version of the Tommy gun, sorta, or the Thompson, as some people call it.
See what you mean, but I want to give me the AA-12.
Now the AA-12 is a fucking beefy ass weapon, so.
I know, bro. Like, I seen FPS Russian dude. I seen an FPS Russian dude shooting that thing. That thing is powerful.
Yeah, I'm thinking sniper rifles. If I were to have a sniper rifle, it would probably be a Kar 98.
Kar 98.
Yes.
I mean, why Kar 98?
Because it's smaller, it's cooler, and to be honest, the bolt ain't that hard to pull back.
Sure. Now I know a lot of people gonna say, "Oh well, you probably gonna choose a 50 Bear." I mean, yeah, the 50 Bear is a good weapon. Like, it's literally almost like a bazooka weapon or whatever. But
Nah,
I'm
if I
not
tried to
choosing
fire
that.
a Barrett, if I tried to fire a Barrett 50 caliber, my fucking arm is coming off. Like that, my arm is going to be gone. I'm going to pull the trigger once, my right arm is going to fall off of my body.
True.
He gives 3
I
of them
might.
now.
If I was gonna choose a rocket launcher, I mean, or not rocket launcher, but if I was gonna choose a sniper rifle, it would probably be the MK13 or what is it? The M24. Good enough and all that. Actually, I actually did want to join the military as a sniper rifle, as a sniper, but grandfather said that it takes patience, like a lot.
Oh yeah, you have to just lay there for fucking days on end and piss yourself over and over again to make sure you actually kill your quarry. So I'm going to do Gravetide Summoner first, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to do each of the other bounties. He only gave one of these weeklies before. Now he gives 3 of them.
Yeah,
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Zer, I think.
No, Spider.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, Spider used to only give 1 of the weekly targets. Now he gives 3 at a time.
Yeah, Stupidity. But what about the pistol? Which one are you choosing?
For pistols, what's that really long-barreled revolver? That really long, slender revolver that I had you send me a picture of one day?
Uh,
I know you sent me a picture of it. It's in our chat.
long barrel revolver. This is
Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't
I know
realize
what
I
I
had
sent you.
basically completed all of these.
I know what I sent you. I know what I did. I know what I sent you, but I can't remember the name of it. I could probably find it in chat or whatever. But,
It's a picture in there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
So
and these bounties give enhancement cores. Oh, shit. I'm about to be splashing me some Tangled Shore bounties. Because I need to masterwork this armor piece to see if it gives more resilience. Because I know the gloves give 25 resilience, but if I masterwork it, will that boost the resilience it gives or not? Because there's still open space. Is it on Titan? Yes, it is. There it is. Wanted Gravetide Summoner.
probably gonna choose me I think a deagle.
A Deagle.
What they call it? Probably a deagle or a Glock.
If I ever get an SMG, besides the PPSH, it's probably going to be a P90. I might get a red dot sight for it.
Mine would probably be an MP5 or the Vector. That thing shoots fast.
Yeah, I'd probably also get an MP7. I don't know.
MP7.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. In Call of Duty, that gun is just it mows down people. Yeah, so,
Yeah, but this ain't Call of Duty.
I know.
What about assault rifles? What would you get as an assault rifle?
Assault rifles. Ooh. If I had to choose, hmm. There's a lot of good rifles out there.
I know what I would
I
get.
mean, what did you get?
Scar L.
Right, yeah, that is that is a good one. I'll probably choose a hell, AK AK-74. I think.
That's an SMG.
Well, no, I mean the AK-12, like oh no, AK.
AK-47.
Yeah, AK-7. Yeah, AK-47, whatever. Because what was it? They actually have a new version of it. I think it is, or like the.
Yeah, but why go with the new when you can experience and admire the old?
I mean, yeah, I like it. I do like that, and all, but it's still the same shit. So.
Gravetide Summoner. So
Plus, was
yeah,
that like?
your boy's gonna be
I've never
grinding
really
out
been.
these spider bounties because I need those enhancement prisms, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need like 10 of them later on because of the fucking fact that I'm gonna probably need an Ascendant Shard or something. Because
I don't know why.
I'm only getting this for level 9 of the fucking.
Wait.
Like the
Oh wait, no, no. Actually, you know what? I think I might go with the Sig.
the Sig. There's
Yeah.
the Sig assault rifle.
I think. Yeah, I think yeah. Wait, let
Is
me
it an
see.
assault rifle or is it an Armalite rifle? That's two different things.
Let me show you. I'll send it to you through the chat and all that. I think it's an assault rifle. I think it is. Or was it? Was it? It's one gun that's like a hybrid of like a Scar H and a AK.
Is that even allowed?
Probably not, but still.
Geneva Convention, more like the Geneva Suggestion.
So like that's the gun there. But yeah, like there's a lot of guns up that I'll choose now, but I really can't. I really can't choose because like they're all good, but at the same time, it's just
I don't know. If only I wasn't hard resetting my fucking sleep schedule.
mm. Battlefield 4. Yeah. Battlefield
Dog, I will
5.
fucking kill you.
What?
I am so goddamn mad about that.
What's wrong?
I missed a fucking rocket, so I ended up getting killed, so my light fades away. Motherfucking prick.
Just gotta get back on it, man. Never give up. What about DMRs?
For DMR, probably the MK14.
Yeah, same.
I hate when they
Casuals.
spawn him here.
Casuals, Scar Age, Famada, Bulldog, Ace 23, AEK, 90, 971, F20, F2000, M460, AR-16, TZ, 805, AUG A3, AK-12, SAR-21, BZ, 951, M16A4,
Fuck your
late,
shields and fuck your life. Why am I shooting all around him?
L85, A2, Tryhards, A, AN94. Literally the only gun. Well, shotgun wise.
What?
Shotguns.
Shotguns? I actually don't know what I would own for a shotgun. To be honest, like, I just never really think about that in particular.
See what you mean. Like, I mean, I never really heard of a rifleman, anybody in the military using a shotgun at any time. It's always about rifles, this and that. I know they're there, but still. Stop pissing me off. I completely got and took and cut off your oxygen.
Where's the fucking wizard? The summoner has just hidden himself from me. Wanted Gravetide Summoner. Yay! That is completed. Enhancement core. That's something I desperately need. And I know what I can do in case I need more enhancement cores. I already have 4. But I can use one of my 7 finest matter weaves.
The FAO looks scrumptious. Dang.
Only one can be used at a time. Oh yeah, that looks really good. That's a really good looking gun. Yeah, I'm not going to sleep at all tonight though. I can't.
How come?
Because I have to reset my sleep schedule.
If you gotta get to bed now, then go to bed, man. I know it is.
No, but
You
like...
try to.
No, but like... I need to reset my sleep schedule so bad though.
Alright.
And if I go to sleep now, I'm gonna have to set a fucking alarm or something. But it's not gonna help. But at the same time, it'd probably help a little bit more than just staying up all night. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could try to get a nap in or something. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely...
But
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and get some sleep then. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. This has been AtomaPaleblood with the stream. I have to do an outro because it's saved to my channel. I'll see you guys later on. Bye.